Hello everyone. So how was Bridge Math so far? I hope you are doing great and fine. So this is not a lecture for you, but this is just a summary of what has happened or what happened in the past few days in Bridge Math. So let's see what happened in the past few days. So let me share this one. So do you remember this where I asked you to describe mathematics in one word? So you actually shared a lot of very interesting words. There someone said so most of you said that mathematics is difficult, challenging, interesting, exciting, complicated, amazing, fun. Okay. Someone or some of you said that mathematics is about numbers. It is logical. It is about patterns. It is about arithmetic. It is about computation. It is also about science. So there's so many things that you said about mathematics. So other interesting things that or words that someone described or used are mathematics is predictable, fascinating, mathematics is uncomfortable. Why are you not comfortable with mathematics? And then mathematics is love, heart, easy. Oh, that's very great if you find mathematics easy. Chaos, stress, and reckoning, and then frustrating. So there's so many. And I'll also upload this one so that you will see the the inputs of your classmates. Okay, now let me share another thing. So thank you for sharing this, okay, for answering. Let me share another one. So, so this one. So if you are a mathematics concept, what are you and why? So I also asked that to you as well. So there's a lot of responses here, and let me just uh, summarize it. So some of you said that if you are a mathematics concept, you are addition. Some said that you are topology or geometry. And then there's someone also said that he or she is uh, the concept of PEMDAS. Okay, very interesting. Logic as well. And then probability. There are also someone also said about multiplication, and then the positive and negative numbers. And then someone also said that he or she is the absolute value or a big piece of pie, and calculus, units, and then there's also someone who said that he or she is a mathematical problem. So I also upload this and very interesting inputs from you, and it shows that you know some mathematical concepts and you know how to relate it in your life. Okay, so it's a matter of concepts. Okay, and again, concepts are very important as well in math, not just computations, but the concepts as well. Okay, so thank you for sharing this. Now, let me share another one. So you can see my picture here. So this one. So I also ask you that what is your plan for college, and how do you see mathematics being beneficial for your future program? So there's also a lot of responses. Thank you for that. And let's see some of these responses. So you want to become an accountant. So some of you said that you're going to take an accounting course, which is again very huge part or very important in accounting, mathematics, very important in accounting. And then someone also said that you want to be in the medical field, such as nursing or pharmacy, or as for your pre-med, and you also use mathematics there. So for example, in the dosages of medicines, yes, you will also use that. Of course, engineering. So for engineering, if you want to take any type of engineering degree, mathematics is present all the way or on almost all courses on almost all major courses you will use mathematics in engineering, especially in IT. If you want to pursue an IT degree or computer science, anything related to computers and technology, there's a lot of mathematics there. Programming is mathematics, a lot of mathematics in IT degree. So if you love mathematics, then take IT degrees or computer science. Okay. Okay. There's also someone who said that he or she wants to take dentistry. Someone also said about taking up psychology. Okay, so you will find there applications in of mathematics, especially when you go to your thesis subjects. There's a lot of mathematics there, specifically statistics, very important. Okay, so other one, there's economics, of course. Economics has plenty of mathematics as well. And application, it's actually an application of mathematics. Okay, biology, you will be surprised that there will be mathematics as well in biology. Okay. How about this one? Very interesting. History. He or she wants to take history in college. So is there an application of mathematics there? Of course, there is. So he or she said that the economics or previous economic regressions that require numerical data, they said, so is the application of mathematics in that. So many things. Architecture, of course, there's a lot of mathematics in architecture similar to engineering. And then some of you don't have are not or you are not really sure in your plan for college. So for example, if you're not really sure if you want to take architecture, so that's fine. And then what else? So let's see. So there's a lot of engineering. One who wants to take engineering, so that's good. And then let's see. Okay, so I found one who wants to take BS Mathematics. Very brave, very courageous. Okay, so if you really want to know more about mathematics, so you will take BS Mathematics, and then you can either choose many different majors in BS Mathematics. There's a lot of choices there on what specific parts of mathematics you want to focus or major in. Okay, so thank you for sharing all of this, and I hope that you will find the right course for you, and that and you will be happy with your course. It should be for your program, it should be the program that you really like, even if after several years, you're now working after several years, and then you feel stressed or tired, but still you love the work. So you look for programs that will be like that in the future. It should be practical, something that will give you a living, but at the same time, you should love it, even if it's hard when you are already working. Okay, so that's it. So let me share you another thing. Another thing that happened is, let's see. So in the past few days, you also answered a quick survey, so about math anxiety. So here is the result of that. I'm also going to upload this. So so the first question is, you avoid being called upon during a math recitation session. So a lot of you said yes, some said no. Okay, you can actually see the percentages. It's about 63% said yes, about 36% said no. Next, do you think that your brain is not designed for math? So 50-50, almost 50-50 response. Okay, yes and no, almost. And then, do you squirm when asked to solve a math problem? So most of you said that yes, you squirm when you're asked to solve a math problem. Okay. Some of you said no. So yeah, we're still close to each other. And then, have you been out of school for so long that the thought of math course makes you nervous? So no. Most of you said no, but a significant number of you said yes. So if you've been out of school for so long. Okay. Oops. Next, do you think you will never understand math? So most of you said no, which is very good. Okay. But there are some people who said yes, about 13% who said that they will never understand mathematics ever. But don't lose hope. You still can. And you may not be, or you may not understand uh, all or everything about mathematics, but you must understand, or you will understand some aspects of mathematics, especially when it relates to your real life, like finances or your money. So I hope you will understand that in the future. So you're young, you can still learn a lot. And then, have you ever experienced being frozen while answering a math problem on the board? So most of you said yes. Okay. And some of you said no. So it's really daunting when you are asked to solve a problem on the board. So that's very common. And then, do you feel helpless when confronted with a math problem? Okay, 50-50, almost 50-50. So some said yes, some said no. And then that's because we have different uh, perceptions in mathematics. Okay. So it's completely normal to have these kind of responses. Do you panic at the sight of a number? Most of you said no, but there are people who said yes. That's important because we really want to improve the perception of students, or your perception when it comes to mathematics. So very important response. So I hope that in the future you can improve that a little bit, so that you don't fear numbers that much. Do you shudder at the thought of a math exam? So this is pretty normal. Most of us really uh fear or have anxiety when there are math exams, but also some said no. So that's good. But for those people who said yes, I hope that you will overcome those exams, even though you are afraid of such exams. And then is this the final one? No. So here, do you prefer to study courses that have little or no math required? So again, 50-50. Again, we have different perceptions when it comes to math. But I hope that you will see the application of math in your courses, in other courses as well. I guess that's it. And I hope you will find ways to conquer your math anxieties. Uh, it's really yourself who will help you in dealing with these things. So that other people can help you, but there's not much that they can do. It's you. Okay, so also I'm hope because not all people will see or will be aware that you have a math anxiety. Okay. Okay, next. So what I want to share next is about about what happened in the pre-tests and some exercises previous in the previous uh days. So you took a pre-test. So and then let's see, and it's about 60 items, I guess. So it's normal that in pre-test you will get low scores. It's normal because it's a pre-test. And the purpose of bridge mathematics is to improve your scores as well. So and for you to learn more and be excited with mathematics. So here are some of the common mistakes that you have based on the number of people who got the correct answers below 60%. So this means that these questions, below 60% of you got it correct. So, konti lang yung nakakuha ng correct answers below 60%. So, meaning these items in the pretest are difficult for most of you, for most of you. Okay. Now, this is the distribution of scores. So I will also upload this one so you can easily see it. The distribution of scores is, so in the bottom here is the grade, and then the number of participants. So most of you got a score of 30 to 35 over 60. Okay, most of you got that score. So most people, I guess, based on this graph, which is somewhat it looks like a normal distribution graph based on the statistics. So so most of your scores are in the range of 25 to 40 over 60. There are also some people who got 55 to 60. Okay, there are also some people who get 0 to 5. So I hope those who are in the left side of the median or the middle of this graph, the left side of the middle of this graph will improve your grades or your scores in the next few days after this bridge math or during this bridge mathematics course. And those who are in the right side of this graph, I hope you will still perform well after this, okay, or even better. And those who are in the middle, so I hope you still perform well as well. So this is one very intricate graph. It's just showing that per item, who are the people or how many got the correct answers. If you look at the purple bars, only look at the purple bars, and then the numbers below. Okay, the numbers below are the items, and the purple bars, the height of the purple bars shows how many people got that item correct. So if you see a very high graph or a very high bar, meaning that item, for that item, many people got it correct, or many of you got it correct. If you see a purple that is very low, or a purple bar graph, it means that very few of you got that item correct. But still, there are some people who got it correct. Okay. So I hope you will understand this graph. So you just have to look at for yourself. Look at this by yourself. So now, there's also the exercise for Module 2. So again, there are common mistakes. Based on the number of people who got the correct answers below 80%, it means that there are, for these numbers, 80%, only 80% got it correct. Okay, for these numbers, only 80% of you got it correct, got these numbers correct. Okay, or answered correctly. So this is the distribution of scores. So for these items 1 to 10, and you will see that it's pretty much the same for everyone because it's 80%. So you will see how many people answered correct for each of these items. Okay. I know this. Okay, that's correct. Okay, I know this is the distribution of scores. But this is not a distribution of scores. This is the number of people who answered correct per item. So I messed up the actually messed up the labels. Okay, so again, per item, this is the number of people who scored or answered the correctly for these items 1 to 10. Well, this one is the distribution of grades or scores. So most of you actually got 9 to 10, a score of 9 or 10. So that's really good. And some got lower scores. Okay. So that's good. So for those who got lower scores, I hope you will improve or learn how to solve those problems immediately. And then I guess this is the last thing, exercise for module 3. So common mistakes for the exercise for module 3 are questions number 1, 3, 6, and 10. And then here are the distribution of, here are the number of people who answered correct per item. Again, I messed up the labeling. So I apologize. Again, these are the number of people who answered correct per item, items 1 to 10. So you can see uh, how difficult, it's actually showing you how difficult the item is. If the bar is low, the violet bar is low, then the item is difficult compared to the other items who have a high bar. So again, you have to look at the violet bar. And then here is the distribution of scores. So most of you uh, got a score of 9 or 10. Some got 9, okay, 9 or 10. And some got lower scores. Again, I hope you will improve. Okay, so now here are the other things that I want to address. Okay, so other things that I want to address about our sections. So I hope you are now you have now your sections. If you still don't have your sections, kindly email Pahinungod or the UPOU Bridge Mathematics for your concerns. Again, when it comes to forums, you can only post or reply to the post of your respective course coordinator in your respective teams or respective sections. You can only reply to the posts of your classmates. Okay. And then synchronous sessions, kindly I hope you joined the previous synchronous sessions and kindly wait for the next synchronous sessions. And I really encourage you to ask questions there, as well as to raise your concerns to the admins of the Pahinungod or the Bridge Math about sectioning, about the exercises, everything that you need to ask about the course, about the if there's still extension for the exercises or the pre-test. Those are the common questions that I get, and then as well as the sections. Okay, so kindly raise that in the synchronous session so that they will entertain your concerns very fast and easily. So again, email Pahinungod for your questions. I will input or I will put the email of Pahinungod in this post. So next, finish your modules and your exercises. So finish learning the modules and then the exercises. Just continue doing that. And then I will also try to upload other learning materials and optional activities that will help you learn more. Okay, so just wait for that. And then remember our collaborative notes. I'm still going to post that in every post so that you will remember put the to do collaborative note taking in our Google Docs. Okay. Also, your posts in the forums, continue posting your thoughts in the forums. Also, reply to your classmates, okay, in the forums, in your respective sections. And then we are actually reading your posts, so just wait for the reply of your course coordinators. And then I will also try to share my YouTube channel so that you will be updated for future content about mathematics and other courses or other topics. Okay. So I guess that's it. It's too long. So thank you and happy learning.